Hello world and welcome to the second episode of the Petty Pinky Smiffa Show, and I'm your host, Petty Pinky Smiffa. When in doubt, you guys did that pinky out, you know what I'm talking about. Anyways, just want to say sorry for the delay on the upload of this episode, but at the same time, while I'm on that subject, it will probably be every other week that I upload, at least until August, because the time that I have to use this space during the summer is very limited. But it's okay, because we are out here, and thank you for tuning in to the Petty Pinky Smiffa Show. Wah, 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 wah. Anyways, so I've really just been trying to figure out like how and where it is I want to go with this channel, because as we all know, I've obviously been going through like homelessness and just living in America and how crazy it's becoming. And y'all, if you can't say like times are getting hard and things are changing, you're on another planet, because this is not the same times that I grew up in. And man, I'm starting to sound like a grandma. This is just crazy. But at the same time, I don't want to just always talk about that on this channel. I want to talk about, is it okay to snitch in hip-hop? Because like y'all, like we got 6ix9ine out here, and I don't really know what he got going on no more. But Gunna just dropped an album, and that's another thing I want to talk about, is it okay to snitch in hip-hop? But how do I tie in life and like cultural events? That's what I'm trying to do. But at the same time, like I am new to this, y'all. Like I can make a 60-second Snapchat, but to get here and talk for like 10 or 15 minutes is a little bit different. Is somebody here? Let me grab the 40 block, Bella. Whew. Thought I was gonna have to bust a cap, but no, there's somebody next door. But I have been trying to figure out where it is I want to go with this channel. Come on now. And so I don't know. I'm just trying to, like I said, I can make a 60-second Snapchat and do that very easy, but I'm just trying to, so just bear with me, y'all. Like, eventually I will get a storage unit or something on my own. This is the plan. I'm homeless, and at the same time, I don't want to, like, I know we need people to have jobs to make the world go round. Like, like I said before, if I go to Andy's, I love me some Andy's frozen custard. But if I go to Andy's frozen custard and ain't nobody there to make my Andy's frozen custard, I'm gonna be highly upset. It's getting to the point, y'all, where like eventually, like we're already going to these places and putting our order in. Eventually, like, and you're not gonna know it because you're not paying attention, and you're gonna be like, oh, this is such a cool experience, I'm making my own ice cream. But that's what you're doing. You go there, you put the order in, then you're making your order. You become the employee. Huh. I'm trying to wake you up, but you always sleep. Hey, you woke, but you always over there nodding in your cereal. Huh. Anyway, y'all, I don't know. So, but this is my plan, and it sounds crazy. But I've acquired a job. I've secured a job to help me acquire the money. You know, we're going to get the money and we're going to secure the bag. So once we secure the bag, we're going to stack up a couple bags. That way we have like a lot of bags. And then we're going to take those bags and then we're going to go buy a minivan. And then we're going to take that minivan and we're going to gut it out. And, man, I seen somebody on TikTok, he had a whole gaming setup in the minivan. I'm talking van life, y'all. That's the goal, is to get a minivan and gut it out and, like I said, furnish it and live in it. And then maybe I can, you know, meet me a little hippie chick and we can have some little Smiffas and Smuffins running around. But we won't be in a minivan, don't worry. We're going to upgrade and we're going to get our RV camper. Because my thing is, like, I don't know, it really just depends. But I'm talking about, like, right now I don't have a girlfriend, and like I know a lot of people are like, well, you don't need a girlfriend if you're homeless. Like that's the last thing you need to be on your mind is dating. And I'm not saying like that's the number one thing that's on my mind, but like it would be nice to have somebody just to talk to. You know what I mean? But my thing is I don't expect like any normal girl to like sit there and be like, oh well, that's the man of my dreams right there. Not even a place to live. But it's like I'm not out here smoking crack, you know? I am trying to somewhat better myself, and if I meet somebody, I would want them to like help me, stay with me. Like, I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to meet somebody when I've already done all the work. I mean, be there with me from the beginning to the end. You know what I'm saying? Don't be there. Don't watch me do all the work and then be like, oh well, I'm gonna holler at him now. No, you ain't, cause I'm gonna go find something else. Like, what are you talking about? That's crazy. I just did all that work to get the same result. No. I guess what I'm trying to say is I don't want to meet somebody and then them just be with me after I just did everything. Like, be there with me in the bad times too, you know. But I don't know. Like I said, that's not the number one thing on my mind, but I do be thinking about it, you know. Nobody wants to die lonely. And there is a difference between like being alone and lonely. Like, I like being alone. I do not like being lonely. So yeah, that's the goal, is to get the minivan. But then, yeah, then get the camper. And I don't even know if like we would have any kids. It'd be up to her. Because, you know, I ain't gonna lie. I love kids. My sister, she got some nieces and I love them to death. But if I don't have any kids, I ain't even gonna be mad. I better take care of myself. I'm gonna take care of somebody else. Like I said, I'm gonna keep running with this. And at the same time, the more I talk into the camera, the more comfortable I'll get. And I really just need to stay focused. Brandy, the girl that whose garage this is, she said I need somebody here with me, and I agree. Like, I do need some help. I need like a cameraman. I would like an editor. I would like just like a management, just like 2 people that would just come here and help me just stay focused, because I don't know, I'm a loose cannon sometimes. I'll be all over the place like a Mexican jumping bean, I feel like. But I think I said that in the last video. But let me take a look at my notes, because I did try to write some of those down, you know. I did try to write some notes down. I'm trying to be more responsible, but like I said, y'all, it's just me. I wish I could clone myself. I do need somebody here. I need a manager or something. But anyway, I can't pay you right now, but eventually I will, you know. One day we're going to glow up, and then we'll buy Gucci and Louis and all that. One thing I did want to talk about with the homelessness stuff is, and I've mentioned this before, but Governor Bill Lee, like, you really gonna make it illegal to just exist? What if somebody really just wants to get a fresh? What if it's a crackhead, just out here smoking crack every day, all day? Then one day he's like, man, I don't want to be a crackhead no more. Let me just go get a job at Crystals, you know? But hopefully he don't get caught sleeping outside though and lose his job, because he's gonna get thrown in jail because he's homeless, because thanks to Governor Bill Lee. Anyways, is it okay to snitch in hip hop though? You tell me. Cause I don't like 6ix9ine. So when 6ix9ine did it, I was going around giving everybody shit. And I at first, whenever I found out Gunna snitched, I was like, oh, I'm not going to listen to his music either. But guess what? His music is fucking fire. And so, like, what are we looking for? Are we looking for good music? Or are we looking for real rappers? Because if Johnny Cash says he shot a man in Reno just to watch him die, we don't expect Johnny Cash to shoot a man up in Reno. We can't expect these rappers to be about what they say they are in these songs, you know what I'm saying? Yo Gotti got about 30 mixtape called Cocaine Music. Do you think he's going around selling cocaine? I highly doubt it, because he would be in prison. But I don't know, some of these rappers are really about that life. I mean, think about Gucci Mane, and even though he beat it, Lil Boosie, so I don't know, like, who is really about that life? But at the same time, I look at rap like this. I look at rap like wrestling. Wrestlers are real people just like you and me, but they come up with a persona and for a performance. And that's really what rap is. They just come up with a persona for a performance. And like, you have people like Gucci Mane, they caught that body, you know, he done murked Pookie Loc whenever Young Jeezy made that song Stay Strapped and set that bounty on him for his chain. And now some people do say it was somebody else that shot him, so I don't know. That's a wobbler. That Gucci Mane story is a wobbler. But at the same time, some of these, I mean, look at the YNW Melly case. Look at the YSL Rico case. I mean, you got some of these rappers really out here about that life. But at the same time, everybody ain't. So, like, we knew from the jump, Gunna wasn't about that life. So, what are we doing? Doesn't matter. I mean, it doesn't matter to me. I have, over the years, really just tried to look more at the song itself instead of the music. It's like, I use Drake as an example, even though there's still really no Drake songs that I like. But I use Drake as an example. I don't know the man, but he has that song Started From the Bottom. But he did not start from the bottom because he started from Degrassi. You know what I mean? You've been had money. You don't, come on now. And at the same time, you don't write all your lyrics. You've had help from Quentin Miller. You've had help from so many people, and it's noted. I mean, all you got to do is go look at the credits. It's like if Lil Wayne didn't write his songs. You know how much shit he would get? But if Drake does it, it's perfectly fine. But at the same time, Drake is more of like a Britney Spears, you know what I mean? Like, he's more of a pop star, whereas, like, it is acceptable for him to have songwriters, in my opinion, you know, because he has more R&B type music and elevated. I don't know. Drake, to me, make elevated music. I'm sorry. He got one song with Sacrifices with Young Thug and 2 Chainz, and I like that, which is also crazy to me. Why are you doing music with Young Thug when his brother shot up Lil Wayne's bus? There's a lot of things in hip-hop that don't make sense to me. I don't understand it. Like, my thing, it's like that. Like, not even going along with the snitching, but I see a lot of rappers work with a lot of rappers who they say that their friends or their homeboys have beef with, but what are we doing? It's like, and I get it, at the end of the day, you want to get that bag, but it's like, Gucci Mane going on tour with Young Jeezy and T.I. When at the same time, like, I don't know if y'all remember, he went to T.I. birthday bash with that pistol on him. Ready to let it go. So, why do we pick and choose? Like I said, I really just look at rap like wrestling. We don't expect the Undertaker to go around choke slamming people in the street. So why do we expect these rappers to live up to their reputation? But like I've mentioned before, if anybody else from another genre puts that they caught bodies or something in a song, it's perfectly fine. If, you know, I mean, if Justin Timberlake caught a body or Justin Bieber caught a body, it's perfectly fine. We don't have to believe that, but everybody else in the rap game gotta be gangster. Anyways, but I just wanted to catch back up with y'all. You know, like I said, it will probably be every other week or so that I upload. And, but yeah, there's plenty of stuff I want to get back to this channel. Like I said, I do want to talk about, it's crazy to me that so many people are mad at Target and mad at all these other companies, which I get, they shouldn't be targeting the kids. But what about when gas gets up to $15, $20 a gallon? Are y'all going to stop buying gas, or are y'all going to keep buying gas? Y'all will quit buying beer and quit going to Target, but if it's something else that really matters, y'all just let that fly. So I don't know. Anyways, when in doubt, stick that pinky out.